Hi everyone, welcome back for another crocheting tutorial. This is a stitch tutorial. My name is Spring and you are in the Fiber Enthusiast Studio. Okay, so what stitch are we learning today? We will be learning the bullion stitch. I have a row of bullion stitches separated by double crochets so that way you could see. And we'll bring this up nice, close, and personal. My single crochet stitches are on that side is the right side, but the bullion stitch, the right side, is the wrong side. Okay. So, to achieve the perfect bullion stitch, I use what's called a latch hook. That's right. Not a crochet hook, but a latch hook. But if you do not have a latch hook, you can use your crochet hook. I will show you both ways, but I like how nice and neat and even each one looks by using the latch hook. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started on a different section. I have done a row of a chain, a row of single crochets, and then I started, let me get this in the right direction here. After my row of single crochets, I chained up 2 to be my first and turning double crochet. And then I started with a bullion stitch and then double crochet, bullion stitch, and I went like that all the way across. Then I created 1 row of single crochets to put myself back on the same side. So all my bullion stitches are on the same side. They're not that dramatically different on the back. There's just this little extra stitch across there that normally isn't there, like on this side. Okay? So you don't have to do the foundation single crochet like I did. You can just start right away in bullion stitch. And you don't have to separate them with a double crochet in the center. You can put them side by side by side. I, for this tutorial, have put a double crochet in between each of the bullion stitches, just so that way you can see them a little bit better and more defined. This is an awesome stitch for many different things because it gives this little poof, but yet it's still, as you can see, flat. Even though you would think it would be a textured stitch, it's really not. It's really pretty flat. Okay, so I'm going to start with showing you how to do this stitch using a crochet hook, and then I will show you using the latch hook. That way you can kind of see the difference and why I choose to use a latch hook for the bullion stitch. So I'm going to start with a chain 2 as my first double crochet. In this next stitch, I'm going to create the bullion stitch. Now, the biggest thing that you have to remember when doing this stitch is to make sure every time you wrap your hook with the yarn that you don't make it tight or it won't work. Okay? So keep it loose and wrap your yarn around your hook 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Insert your hook into the next stitch and wrap your hook with the yarn and pull up a loop. You will now have your 7 that you wrapped on there, plus your beginning loop and what you just pulled up. Okay? Yarn over, and this is how I do it. A lot of times people pull that first loop through there. I yarn over, and then I start going through all of these loops on my hook. And again, it's tedious. You have to sit here and fiddle around with it, sliding your hook through each one of them. So that way you don't lose your loop that you have on your hook here. Okay. And now you have your bullion stitch. Yarn over and double crochet into the next stitch if you are following along with me. Okay? So that is the bullion stitch using a crochet hook. Remember, you can always pause my videos and rewind and fast forward to get to a part where you need to be to see what you need to see. Now we're going to do it using the latch hook. So I've removed my crochet hook from the top of my double crochet. I'm going to insert my latch hook into that same loop, and just as we did with the crochet hook, we're going to wrap our yarn around the latch hook 7 times, again making sure that it is loose. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Insert your hook, your latch hook, into the next stitch. You might have to flip that little lever back there. Yarn over into that hook, and if you feel more comfortable, you can go ahead and slide that lever back down. Pull that loop through. Okay? Then slide your latch hook into that loop until the loop passes the little lever. Yarn over your latch hook. Slide all those loops that you made on your latch hook back towards the hook. Your lever is now locking that yarn into place. And now you're going to slide all those loops just like that over the top of the loop that was on your hook. See how easy that is with the latch hook? Okay, and you can crochet with this as well. I'm going to go ahead and slide that loop back and pretend this is an actual crochet hook. And I'm going to place a double crochet in my very next stitch. Just like that. Like I said, you can crochet with it if you want to. It'd make it easier than switching back and forth if you're doing the same stitch as I am. But you can see the difference between using the crochet hook and using your latch hook. So we'll do one more together with the latch hook. So we're going to wrap our yarn around the latch hook 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Insert your hook into the next stitch. yarn over, pull up a loop, slide that loop back with the rest of them, yarn over, and now you can flip that lever over, or when you slide your stitches forward, it'll automatically slide over the top of it. And then just slide them off of your latch hook. There's one a little bit too tight there. And there you go. And again, like I said, you can double crochet your next double crochet with it. Just like that. So that is your bullion stitch, both crochet hook style and using a latch hook. These are relatively inexpensive at your craft stores. Some Walmarts carry them as well. But if you have enjoyed this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments section. If you make something using this stitch, I would love to see it. You can find me on multiple social media platforms. You can find those links in the description box below. Or if you are on a laptop or tablet, at the bottom right-hand corner of my main YouTube banner on my homepage, there are little links that you can click to send you right to my email, Instagram, or Facebook group. Come on over and join our Facebook group. We would love to have you. Until next time, guys, be blessed and be a blessing. Bye.